Okay, so the problem with these bombers is that they are... Oh, I don't want that. That's an SC, not a PE. These are vulnerable to fighters. Normally, if they had their main armament... I've got large torpedo launchers on here as well. Mark II torpedo launchers. So they don't have their main batteries that can fire at fighters. Check on this station. Ooh, look at this. Hard to see. Those two gray silhouettes, that's a K. That's a K. At this station, 100%. This K is going to come down there and try its luck. So that's why I put that station here. So the thing to do... So I want to put a station here to defend the sector. I don't want to claim the sector yet. So the thing to do would be to put a station right here with, you know, like half a dozen discs that can just take on any of the Xenon. Because the Xenon have been flooding up through here and going out to harass the Talati. They were after the Talati, they were after me, but the Talati got in the way for me. So this factory... Let's see what happens. So there's Smart Chip right there. I do not own scanning arrays. Yeah, I do. There it is. Now let me do the turrets first before I forget. Hmm. Yeah, let's put that one there. And give us some turrets. Now what am I going to need to make smart chips? I got silicon wafers. Alright, so plenty of that. What are you buying? Microchips. Oh, they've got no voice for this. It's just along the bottom of the screen. Tentative. Mr. Tentacles is saying tentative. So this is the factory I'm modifying. You can see it is busy. Hey, I thought I changed you. So looks like my save didn't revert so well. So let's change that. You can see the logo changed. Oh, well, let's make it permanent. Hit the save button. The good thing about XML files is you can move them around in Windows and they're not bothered. The bad thing is it takes a long time to read and write to them. Alright, let's finish up upgrading this factory. I'm getting so distracted. And I think those are... so we also need microchips. There they are. Let's give him some money to build that. So honestly, I don't think the diplomacy is all the hype that it was. I think it was overhyped. They give us more information, sure, but what she got? And he started yet. That's why, because he started his timer. So we'll see the other side of the diplomacy coin. We saw this. There is a lot more information available. This relations, we see who they like and don't like. The Paranid and the Holy Lord of the Pontifex start the game as hostile. Again, they set aside their enmities to deal with the Xenon. Okay, so clicking this button next to Xyarth Patriarchy is the same as clicking this button. You get the same information. And we'll go back to Paranid and click Xyarth. Yeah, and that's all it does. Xyarth aren't friends with anybody. Everybody is a potential adversary. And what about the free families? They're allies with the fallen families. Alright, so let's see what that's about. Open briefing. As your relations with various factions improve, you can invite diplomats to your headquarters. They serve as liaisons and can do anything that you would otherwise need to visit the faction rep for, including selling blueprints and conducting promotion ceremonies. To invite such a diplomat, you need to visit a friendly faction representative. And there you have it. So anybody that's plus 10, I can go and visit their faction representative. Let me go to headquarters first. Okay, here's headquarters. Teleport to.
Entering system. Heretics N.
Alright, there it is at the top of the list, Embassy. Typical hallway. This is the embassy. Diplomats from friendly factions that you have invited will congregate here. And it's gone. Too slow. No windows. Okay, so what I can do, I have a bunch of these teleports set up. I know I'm friends with Sigaris. Let's go over there.
Entering system. Sigaris.
Let's see if this works. They're saying I can go to a friendly faction representative, which is here. Right there.
It's an honor to see you here.
I would like to invite a diplomat. This is new.
Relaying message.
And so she
Good
will
luck
be in
out
my
there.
headquarters. Hopefully she's got a different outfit than the flight suit. And it's all down here on the bottom of the screen. I can't read to you that fast. Alright, so I'm definitely friendly with Antigone.
Entering system. Antigone Memorial.
No audio on this yet.
It's an honor to see you here. Relaying message.
And that's all there is to it.
Good luck out there.
Next one down the list is an Argon Prime.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Doo-doo-doo. He has arrived. Looks like they do have some different clothes.
It's an honor to see you here. Relaying message.
All right. I'm
Good
stuck
luck out
here.
there.
It'd be nice to have the audio. And so hopefully before this goes live, they will have audio clips playing their voiceovers. Holy Order of the Pontifex, I am friends with them. And now you're seeing why you want to
Entering system.
get
Holy Vision.
teleport up early. In fact, let me show you here. I've got this. This one is just so that you can transport your station. I am going to go back to doing this one. I don't really need to transfer my station. So,
Greetings. It's good to see you, friend. Relaying message.
so if I wanted to beta test those messages, I'd have to go back and do it all again. It would almost certainly have to be on another playthrough. Let's see. Let me check relations here. For the Ministry, I'm neutral. For the Talati, I'm an ally. So there's no sense going to the Ministry. Let's go visit Talati.
It's an honor to see you here. Relaying message. Good profit to you.
Let's see, who else am I friends with? Atikva. I got Sagaris. The Terrans. So do I have a ship there? No, let's put a teeny tiny little scout there. That one I upgraded. I am so sidetracked. Can you build me a little scout? So this will be Tata number 13. Can't rename it till it's finished. And so while we're waiting for him, I think this one's in Saturn 1.
Entering system. Sol.
Hello there.
Hello.
There it is.
It's good to see you, friend. Relaying message. Good luck out there.
Oh, so this faction representatives' wardrobes have changed as well. Probably what their diplomats are going to look like. Alright, so we can teleport to this. This is the one we just built.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Back to the 70s.
It's good to see you, friend. Relaying message.
So I don't know if that's a bug or if they just have not put the hooks in through the audio files yet. We should be hearing her talk.
Good luck out there.
So if we go back to headquarters now,
Entering system. Heretics end.
go to the embassy. And I now have diplomats. Who am I looking for? I'm looking for Reborn provinces adrift. I'm still neutral with them, and it's been strictly 2 trades, so I'm going to leave them alone. I got these. Alrighty. Let's go. I've got Esmeralda in harm's way. Let's go see what she's doing.
Entering system. fires of defeat.
This is a carrier. So we're going to kick the Xenon out of this sector completely. And I'm going to do it with them.
That wasn't serious enough to stop me.
He's got a supply ship that I don't want going over there to get shot up.
Hello.
Now I do not have the mod that gives me kill credit for anywhere in the galaxy, all my other ships. Which is why my faction also is not rising quickly. Because if you get kill credit, that means a bounty and a faction plus. So let's jump onto him. Yeah, let's rename the ship now.
Engaging.
We'll name her Agnes. And I'll teleport out to Agnes. And hopefully Agnes does not fly through or too close to that station. And you can see I've got 6, 7 destroyers lined up already. Not shooting. Now, could I take control of this ship and do the battle? Sure. I could. I don't want to. And you can see this is a 3-dimensional battle. And the problem is that you need a globe. There's a defensive perimeter around that station. And if my ships get too close, that station can engage the ships. And that station has some very powerful weapons. And you can see Agnes is flying right to that station. She wants to stop outside of its turret range, and she did. The second problem is, I said 3-dimensional. They can't shoot through this module to hit this module over here. So they have to circumnavigate the globe, which they do not do very well. They cut right straight across, which puts them in harm's way. And the station is dying quickly. Defensive platform is one of the easier Xenon platforms to take down. The solar power plant, of course, is a little bit easier, but their wharf is just so elongated and has so many drones with some really complicated math. And they've done good. Through the various updates, these ships have come right in and just been destroyed by these platforms, just come right up to it. But after like update 5 or 6, they started really doing a great job of keeping their distance. So let me take a quick peek over here. Okay. And it looks like they're focusing right in on the turrets over there and the shield mounts. These darker areas are not just one turret. There's 4 turrets and a shield generator. So get over there.
Xenon defense platform.
Those look to be repair drones. I thought it was 4, it's actually 3. There you can see. So right across here you've got turrets and shield mounts. Well, that centerpiece right there, that is their equivalent of an administrative center. So she's actually boosting. Yeah, this ship is actually boosting. Clip that. Yeah, clip that because the NPC actually hit the boost tab. But they did not circumnavigate the globe. They did not circumnavigate. So clip that again. But using their boost, they were able to get... Looks like they were able to get outside drone range. See, she's got 3 2/3 stars. She did hit the boost button.
Something's hit us.
But the important thing is the station is not shooting back. Those are drones. And my shields are holding for the drones. A spectacular battle.
Xenon defense platform.
And you can see there the drones are gonna die. pew, 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 pew. Sorry, I do have to check on how these guys are doing. Now buff over here. We actually have more money than when we started, and we haven't been doing it much, other than let the factories and free miners go. What's she doing? So she's sitting on 3 million credits there. And how's her workforce?
Xenon defense platform.
Something hit us. One frigate and 4 fighters. I thought I built those. I was waiting because everybody needed smart chips.
Xenon defense platform.
Oh, I do have that screen up. Let me see if we can hear Candy. So, nope. Yeah, let's get everybody the bigger screen since that's not doing anything anyway. That should be better for you. Ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. That's all she wrote. That is all she wrote. So before I get rid of that as well, so that bought us a lot of time. Free families are going to knock that station out. I don't know what that was. Yeah. So I've got a window popped up over here and I don't know what it is. Could it be Discord? And I don't want... Komodo hype, because I hyped so this is just to build storage that we're going to attack, I believe.
Xenon defense platform.
So it pretty much does not exist yet. And these guys are just shooting down the scaffolding. You can see just little whispers of structures that the drones have put in. It will not last long. I would not be surprised to find another sitting here somewhere. So I am going to tell that one to go over there and explore. Alright, this one's in 11th tower. Where the hell is that? Way up there. I'm going to take a quick I gotta Google something real quick here. It's a Twitch badge. I picked up a Twitch badge. Let's do that. Alright, so we looked at asteroid belt. Let me see her logical overview. It's getting everything, too much of what she needs, except workforce. I thought I gave her 3 habitation modules. Okay. Why haven't you finished building them? So it needs 13 computonic substrate.
I'll wipe you out.
Let's do that. And do that. I don't understand that because I'm making computonic substrate here. So that gets us up to 3,000. You need so many of them. That's a large living quarters. Is there an extra large? Okay, so I've got 3 fleets sitting at that gate. So even if an eye comes through and crash.
Entering system. Sol.
No. Could have done this in the encyclopedia. Could have done it at my headquarters.
It's good to see you, friend. Good luck out there.
Let's go here. So it's only 500. And this is what I was looking at. The argon is 1,000. If I need to build a lot of them. Oh dear.
It's good to see you, friend.
Okay, I bought that. I already bought that.
Good luck out there.
So, yeah, let's leave that be for now. That'll increase the productivity, and that factory will start cranking out money for me. This is the one that was sitting on so much. That's where our money came from. Look, she's already got almost 6 million. And she made a deposit of right there, 11 million. Okay, so what did she buy here? Medical supplies. Food and medical supplies. So if this were a true mega factory, it would be producing all of the food it needed for its citizens. Does it have enough workforce? No. Just when you think you're too big, you find out you are not big enough. So this station would make me even more money if it had made its own food. Does it? Or I don't have a nice refinery yet. So she's making a lot of stuff and selling a lot of stuff. Now, what'd you do that for? Go back to the build. Got plenty of room. Do I? Not really. Look at all this space down here. So if we go down a vertical, put across. I'm going to take the scaffolding out 5 on each side. Well, 10. Well, it's right there. I don't figure. The thing is so unintuitive. But I'm pointing right at where I want it to go. Well, okay, so we need water. And at this point, it doesn't matter what turret you put on it because there's so damn many of them. So we need water. And then meat. And wheat. And spice. You know, I can zoom right in there. That's where I want it, and it won't put it there. Now, food rations right there. Oh, let me check these. And it's just flat out suicidal for a pirate or cock or whatever to just fly into this station. And did it get spice? I think I just did that one. Okay. And then let's do food rations. And then medical supplies. This is Terran medical supplies. This is Argonian medical supplies, which is what they want. Yep, that worked. And I'm going to have a lot of people here, so let's take you, copy. I just want to put it somewhere so I can flip it. But will it let me do that? No. That's what I wanted to do. Now this one I do have to put up top because of its height. I don't have enough space down below. Alright. Let's click here. No red flags and waiting for that to go to plus 20. It is not. So let's move down to my factories. That was we did asteroid belt already. Cardinals redress. How am I doing there? I'm doing just a basic refinery here. Refining everything and making whole parts. $18 billion is a big factory. Alright, Antiqua's Choice one. That's a defense platform. Defense platform. Headquarters. Ooh, buddy. And look at this. So now lots of smart chips are being sold. That's how much money is this one sitting on? $7 million. Last deposit was not recent. So how much is she going to sit on? What did she buy? Spices. There's these trade rules getting changed for me. Smith's new factory. Got refinery set up. And what does Pia Smith need? She needs ships. Yeah, those are expensive ships. The Bolos do pretty good. And I can build them. You see, they're getting built right away. is the smart chip shortage. I addressed the smart chip shortage here. How's it? I should have looked at this. Plan build. Is it built? Yeah, I thought I added 5 on here. I did. So there's, I put 4. There's 5. 5 smart chip factories. And the production is 4,200 an hour. Okay, so let me do this. Hello, Leia Cruz. Yeah, let me look at this production chart real quick. Smart chips are not an end item. What do they get used for? Lots of stuff. No, smart chips are an end item. All right. And as we can see, the Argonne Wharf has decided it needs another 21,000 of them. All right, so these 4 bolos. I want them to fly over there and wait, because if you put auto mine or mine for the station right away, they might not fly all the way to the station. I want them to go to the station and then auto mine. So who have I got over here for a scout that's not exploring? If this one can... Interestingly, it did not find that derelict destroyer over here. Need her to go to an equipment dock. See if we can get her some satellites. Well, I did not drop any satellites when I explored the God Realm, because they don't like advanced satellites in their sectors, or even small satellites. They'll confiscate them, so they'll just disappear. Let's see if we can get this thing exploring somewhere. She got all that. Let's see if she can explore there. If she can make it there, she probably can, yeah. So, Antigone is waiting on taking Frontier Edge. They need to take out that thing. Silly phone. I have to call them later today. Alright, so this one in turquoise sea is just sitting there. Surprised that a lot of you have not taken that. Or actually, let's remove this order. Let's see if they'll survive this. So let's go to headquarters. Stand someplace quieter. Auto-saving game. That's what changed. I can just barely read that down there. Yeah.
Entering system. Heretics End.
Alright, so this is what update 8 provides, not the elevator. This is the embassy suite. The room. I had to go and collect all these representatives myself. You have to be at standing plus 10 to go get one of them. She's Sagaris Pioneers. He's Antigone. That one's the Tikva. There's Argon. Talati. Terran. Hop. Alrighty then. So when you want to buy blueprints or something, you can go in here and talk to any one of them here. Was there one I didn't get? And this is the new diplomacy screen. Sort it by name. Sort it by relation. So I'm being an old man today. I'm getting a lot of spam mail. Look, my funds have been accepted for something I didn't buy, so I'm supposed to go and clear that up on them with them. Okay, sorry about this. Well, I'm thinking about how to clean this up. So it looks like my stream did a hiccup and reloaded. Alright, so can we fight something? Let's see what's going on here. So there was another. I don't really need to put another platform there. What I need to do is build